Hello crafty friends, I'm Lean from Studio Kato and I'm so happy you're joining me again today for another video. Today I am back with another hot foil card and I wanted to experiment a little bit with coloring mediums you can use with hot foil. So let's get into the foiling and then we can get to the coloring a little bit later. I'm using the Spellbinders Glimmer system. I will have an affiliate link in the description below. If you want to buy it, it would help me a lot if you use my links to buy things like that. And I am going to use the organic floral hot foil plate by Waffle Crafts. I'm going to be foiling on colored cardstock. This is a very pale peach colored cardstock or cream colored cardstock. And I am using the Espresso hot foil by Spellbinders. And it's a really interesting color of foil. It's a little bit brown. It almost looks black. It's that dark if you look at it head on, but once you tilt it in the light, you can really see a rose undertone. It's so pretty. Now you can see I'm taping everything very well in place because I found the best way to foil for me and for my machine is to run it through twice, and you don't want things moving then. So I'm going to put this hot foil plate down onto the foil system, and I'm going to press the timer button and put my shims on top. Now I have a fairly new die cutting machine, so I can't use the shims that come in the Glimmer hot foil system or come with the Glimmer hot foil system. It's too tight, there's too much pressure then. So I use one of the shims that comes with it and 2 sheets of cardstock. And that works beautifully, as you can see here. There was a little bit of underfoiling on 2 of the flowers, but overall this was quite impressive, especially on colored cardstock, because it's not as smooth as you would like for hot foiling. So a very satisfying reveal is the best part of hot foiling, just pulling away the foil and revealing the design. Now I'm going to start by putting a layer of marker down first because I just want a flat color to work with and only add some shading with colored pencils. Now I usually do this because it's a lot quicker and a lot prettier, especially when I do it because I'm not that good at coloring with colored pencils or markers. So I'm very happy I did this because of how the pencils affected the foil. So I'm first putting down a flat layer of color with my markers, and that means that I have a really great base coat of color on all of my images. It goes really fast. I think I spent in total I spent quite a lot of time coloring this because colored pencils just take a while. But the marker portion of this was really quick to do. And marker and hot foil works perfectly together. I've done this before in a video, and the hot foil kind of resists the markers. So it's really great to color with markers on there. And pencils work pretty well. I was kind of scared it would rub away the foil. Nothing like that happened, but it does dull the shine of the foil a little bit. If you repeatedly go over a foiled outline with a colored pencil, you might lose some of the shine of the foil. You won't see it when you look at it head on, but if you tilt it in the light, you might see some. They're not even scuff marks. It's like if you rub a dry eraser over a shiny piece of cardstock, you might get a similar effect. So I only used the pencils for shading, and I do this by putting my darkest color down first, just in the nooks and crannies of the flowers, and then I add my lightest shade of colored pencils, and I fade that out really lightly so it fades in to the marker color underneath it. It's really easy to do, it just takes some time and some patience. I think I spent 40 minutes coloring this entire piece. I do like to take my time coloring. I just put on a podcast or a TV show, and it's just really relaxing for me. So I never try to do it quickly. You could probably do it quicker if you would like. Now, a great thing about this hot foil plate by Waffle Flower Crafts is that it's slightly bigger than A2 size, which makes it really easy to trim down. You want to put a hot foil plate like this onto a bigger piece of cardstock because it might shift anyway. So you don't want to risk losing the edges of the hot foil plate. But with this, it's really easy to do and trim down, and you won't have an edge where the flowers don't go to all the way to the edge or anything like that. So I'm really happy they made that plate a little bit bigger. I used some Sorbet cardstock by Concord 9th to cut a frame, and I used the Pinkfresh Studio stitched scallop rectangles die to cut that frame, and it actually cuts 2 frames at once. So I also used the insert, but from a gold cardstock, a matte gold cardstock, to glue down onto my card. The pink frame, or the sorbet frame, is propped up onto 3 layers of thick white cardstock, and I did the same for this sentiment. So I die cut that sentiment from reverse confetti 3 times out of thick white cardstock, layered those together off screen, and then I added that same matte gold cardstock as well on the top. I'm gluing everything together with the Barely Art Precision Craft glue, except for my pearls. I'm going to use some Pinkfresh Studio matte gold pearls to complement the matte gold cardstock, and I'm using some Nouveau Deluxe adhesive to adhere those down because that's quite a bit stronger than the Barely Art Precision Craft glue. I play around with the placement of the pearls first, and then I pick them up with my jewel picker to put a dot of glue beneath them. And that's it. That's my card. Almost all of these products are available at the Seize the Stamp shop, and you can use code SDSLEAN10. It will be in the description below this video to get 10% off your purchase. And if you use that code, it's like an affiliate code, so I also get a small commission of the sale. And that helps me a lot. Again, all the links and all the products are listed in the description below. If you purchase through one of my affiliate links, I will get a small commission, and it will help me a lot to keep this channel going. I hope you like this card, and I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to leave a thumbs up on this video and leave your thoughts in the comments below. I would love to read them. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you use some hot foil with some colored pencils and let me know your thoughts. Do you mind the look of the pencils going over the foil, or does it not bother you that much? Because it didn't bother me that much. I just wanted to tell you what I found. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.